You want to read?
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to, what's our show called? Based on My Experience.
Hi.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Jill.
That's Jill. And we, strangers ask the internet questions. And we offer our hot takes. And they can take it or leave it. I found this one over holiday. And I texted Jill and I said, I've got one for the pod. And so here it goes. My 23... So it's me, 23 female, boyfriend, 29 male, hates that I wear boxers to bed. So we've been together for 3 months. For sleepwear, I mostly wear tank tops and underwear. I have different types, smaller lacy ones for dates, and then I have women's briefs and men's boxers, mostly cotton, for sleeping. They're comfy and a bit oversized, but not really the cutest. I don't think they're ugly. They're just more about comfort than appearance. Let's pause. What do you sleep in, Jill?
I have lots of plaid, fuzzy PJ pants.
Okay.
And then I have comfy 20-year-old basketball shorts.
Nice.
Depending on the season and or if my partner's in bed with me, because she is a furnace.
Oh, got it.
That's it. Just
got it. I've been in waves. I've done lots of different things. I am on a nightgown wave, which is like a little night dress. I wouldn't wear a dress in real life most of the time, but the night dress, I don't know. It kind of rides the line between not nude but not nude.
all right. My sister just got a nightgown.
Yes.
From her in-laws, which we talked about gifts and in-laws.
I don't know how I feel about
just got a nightgown from her parents, and she hated it up until when she put it on.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, this is all right.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't like sold.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, PJs are meant to be comfy, casual.
Comfy, casual first.
Yeah.
Cute second.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I get wearing something sexier for date nights and stuff like that.
Yes.
Reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, the nightgown didn't start until I started like dating and having sleepovers, post-marriage, post-divorce. I've been on different...
Wait, when you say nightgown, it's like a long full form, or you...
I have one that's long. So I also have...
Because it sounds like you're talking about like teddies. Like
nah, they're more casual than that.
Okay.
So sometimes they are dresses that people would wear out. You know, like the t-shirt dress.
Okay. People
would wear those in real life. I wear them to bed.
Okay.
I have a couple. They're like slips, like they're meant to be dress wear.
This is not my realm of expertise.
Some of them are silky and lace-like, and some of them are like granny house dresses.
Yeah, that's what I think when I hear
house dress,
nightgown. Yeah,
it's somewhere between there.
Okay.
I've also lived in eras where I turned my where I just wore my yoga pants. I would go to yoga. I would come home. I would go to bed. Yeah, underpants sometimes. I don't know. It's a weird thing to do.
I think comfy is the minimum.
Okay, well, it gets worse.
Oh, God.
So last night, my boyfriend slept over. I went to get dressed for bed, and when I pulled out the briefs, he said, do you have to wear those? So I grabbed the boxers instead, and he said that was worse, and asked if I could wear some nice underwear to bed. I explained that wearing lace all day and night could lead to yeast infections, but he asked why I had to bring that up. It's true, though.
I don't wear lace.
It's not comfortable. It's definitely not comfortable to sleep in. No. Like if you get in bed wearing lace, you expect to remove it quickly and not put it back on.
That's very fair.
That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
I put the boxers on and got into bed, and then he asked me to take them off, not for sex, just because he didn't want me wearing them in bed. I asked him what the big deal was, and he said, forgive me for wanting to find you attractive. I didn't know how to respond, and he rolled over and went straight to sleep. No cuddling. Response.
Is that the whole post?
No, there's more.
Oh, there's just seemed to be some there's some junk in this truck. This isn't
junk in this truck.
This isn't straightforward. He's got some underlying issues that I think him and his therapist and maybe his father need to unpack together. I mean, it's weird, right?
No, I agree. And there's been a period, like one of the things that I started using as a mantra to kind of help me feel better about my own body and like body image was to say that I owe no one the aesthetic experience of my own body.
Yeah.
So I don't owe anybody attractiveness.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of conversations based on like the male gaze and dressing for and dressing to that standard, which is, a manufactured gaze based on a lot of different factors in the media and things like that. But
is this a straight problem?
Does
it occur in lesbian circles?
Well, I mean, because, my girlfriend is a femme and she owns higher level things that are not meant to be worn for long periods of time.
Yeah.
But she also goes to bed in, yoga pants, 20-year-old beat up things and t-shirts from elementary school. Like,
yeah.
And I find her just as attractive in those. It's just the intent. She looks cute and cozy, or she looks...
I did it again, Jill.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. But, like, there's just a lot to unpack there, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah?
I agree.
Okay.
And, yeah. Okay, so it keeps going. But the rolled over and went to sleep, no cuddling, bullshit. That's bullshit. That's red flag. That, for me, is... that's an immaturity that cannot be overcome.
So you're saying he's pouting?
He's pouting.
Okay.
He's pouting.
Yeah, there's a punishment aspect to...
Absolutely.
Cuddling was expected, now it's not happening.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And as someone who has weaponized withdrawal of affection before, I see what's happening here. I've done it, and it's been done to me. Okay, the next morning, I woke him up with a kiss, thinking it might lead to sex, but after touching my boxers, he stopped, got dressed, and left. No. It's starting to affect my self-esteem. I only wear them because they're comfortable, and I don't want to buy new sleepwear, but it seems like it's a big turnoff for him, and it's causing tension. How can I address this without completely compromising on what I'm comfortable wearing? What do you do? How much do you owe? I mean, I think it comes back to that question, like, do I owe my partner the experience of my body at the expense of my comfort? Like, comfort... I don't know.
All right. So I've had some interesting problems, relationship-related problems.
Based on your experience.
Based on my experience and Alex's. With preferences and kinks and anti-kinks.
Okay.
So it's a very broad spectrum to me. Because there's a preference, there's a kink, and there's an anti-kink. And I think everyone has those. So, like, say, for me... we're not gonna get into my kinks, but like, so
today.
So one of my preferences, is, I always date like super smart.
Yes,
that's one of my preferences.
Got it.
Doesn't mean everyone I've ever dated has to be a Rhodes Scholar,
right?
But that's my dating preference. Number one, I love me a smart girl. It's just the best thing in the world, right?
Understood.
And then kinks, for example, could be like into feet, right?
Sure.
But in my head, I've always said people have anti-kinks. Something that is an instant no, kills the mood, kind of a thing. And I had a partner whose anti-kink was foot related.
Oh.
Like if you talked about feet, if you went to reach for like little foot massage, like instant, like hell no. I even asked her once, what would you do if I just came and gave you a foot massage real fast? She said, I'd probably throw up.
Oh my gosh, that's serious.
Yeah.
And that's not what we're talking about here, though.
But that's my question.
Oh.
So is a female partner of his wearing male clothes considered, does he consider that his anti-kink?
Okay.
Or is he just having a preference that he did not verbalize that he is now immaturely pouting about?
Right.
You get what I mean? That's kind of how I see it.
I do.
Did it again.
You just hold it for me. That would be fine.
Okay.
I'll tell you when I need it back. Because there's an update at the end.
Nice. I love a good update.
Yeah. So I hear you. I think there's another book that I really loved called Come As You Are. And she didn't use kink and anti-kink, but it was like things that... like that add to or can enhance the experience, and things that like turn you off, like turn on, turn off.
See, that's a professional's words, and that's an unprofessional's interpretations of the chaos.
But it could be lots of things to be turn-ons and turn-offs, right? And it wasn't just clothes or appearance. So I don't know, maybe there's I feel like the poster is feeling like physically, I don't know. Like that my body is a turnoff. That sucks because I can't do anything. But
it isn't the body.
It's not.
It's
You're
the
right.
outfit. And then I think, but beyond that, like I said, there's a lot to unpack here. Beyond the outfit, I also think that it wasn't her immediate doing what he wanted.
Oh,
Seemed
yeah.
to escalate it from, one level to the next.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Jill, read the update. You'll
All
like
right.
it.
Update. I texted him, ask, and he thinks it's gay. As a bisexual woman, I feel like this might be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Edit. He's not gay or bi, but he has some internalized homophobia.
Shocking.
Shocking. Oh my
Isn't
god.
that shocking to
I
find
would have
out?
never guessed he had some
Yeah.
some baggage happening that
Yeah.
somehow kicked up for him.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she good riddance some bad rubbish situation.
Break
Because
up.
it sounds like she's a little still finding her way in her comfort if she's questioning this. A lot of people, when you're a little bit older, more mature, the response is, okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is me kind of things. And it's God, I hope it's a conversation. But
Yeah.
if she's like feeling insecure about a 3-month relationship with someone who pouts.
3 months.
Yeah.
Who pouts when you don't do exactly what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It has like, I don't know. Again, if it was a conversation that this is like, a turn off for him, to use the technical term, for, his...
Oh, she also uses gas and brake. Like, is this a gas or a brake, right?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, like...
Turn the ons on and the offs off.
If his femme presenting partner wears men's clothes is a break for him, then that needs to be a conversation.
Yeah.
And he's the kind of person that needs to be with a high femme.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be caught less in anything but, like,
Yeah.
fancy, schmancy stuff. Like, then that's who he needs to be dating.
Yeah.
But if it's not like that and it's just some homophobia or some expectations, like demand and jump,
Yeah.
then I say pull that ripcord.
Well, and I wonder too if the poster is kind of questioning, like, I've been doing this my whole life and it's never been a problem and I don't care. I think the question was like, how do I maintain myself, right? Is this actually a part of my personality? Is my identity boxers and t-shirts or not? And that might be a question. Like, if you're going to compromise, it should be because you're actually not that attached to the pajama.
Sure.
But if you, the principle of, I asked you to, you didn't do it, so I'm going to turn my back and then leave.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have met people who were, I don't know how to describe it, but I definitely met people who have a very clear belief that they are the center and the star of their own movie.
Oh.
I've met some weird people, interesting people. And so I met this woman, and so, like, she tried to live that way. Like, she always dressed, it was like hippie chic, stylish, and her hair was always, it wasn't like a high effort, but she had a very specific, very sharp, and I wonder if there are a lot of people out there who are like even if we're not in public, like, someone could be paparazziing through a window and see you in these boxers, even if he's not famous, though. Like, maybe it is a straight thing. Is this something you've... I've never kicked a chick out of bed for wearing boxers or boxer briefs. That's not going to happen.
I've never kicked anyone out of my bed for any reason. I have pretty low standards in terms of who can be there. I don't know. I think, used my bed clothing as a signal to my partner of where I'm at and what I want that day.
Okay.
So if I'm real randy, I show up nude. If I'm like medium, I'll wear my nightgown. That's the cutest nightgown.
The cutest one, of course.
If I'm real neutral, could go either way. The underwear that I wore all day. And then if I'm like super duper not, it's like full clothes, top to the bottom.
Fair. Just real quick
real
caveat.
barometer.
Real quick caveat. People shouldn't be wearing underwear at night. Like, anything tight or restrictive. It impedes lymphatic flow. So boxers, looser, if you're going to wear undergarments, loose undergarments are actually recommended for in a past life, I was a massage therapist.
And why would I want my lymph moving?
It helps cleanse your body. It's like the...
got it.
Yeah.
That's like my immune things come out of my lymph, right?
Exactly, yeah. Okay. And so you shouldn't wear bras, like tight bras to bed. You shouldn't wear underwear that's tight.
Okay.
You want things to be able to flow.
I see.
So, like, this whole conversation of lace to bed, I'm like,
Yeah.
That sounds snug.
In addition to the yeast infection issue.
Yeah, which those.
The yoga pants that night, that was yeast city.
Well,
city.
yeah, after you did stuff.
And I had to learn that one the hard way. But I think it was also it was laziness for one, and it was sometimes it's also a protective measure. If you're going to bed with someone that you're in conflict with, there's I don't know.
It's very different though. Clothing is not the barometer for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kiss.
Oh.
If it's a peck, it's a peck. If it's more than a peck, you just see burkas.
Oh.
That's kind of how I can tell.
When
of the day is headed.
How you feel, like which kiss you want.
Yeah, or like where it goes to. Like I can be very like whatever, and a good kiss I'm like yes.
Yes.
Or
yes.
I could, or so like I think that's for me that's the big indicator, not what whomever is wearing.
I also have the fantasy of the men's dress shirt pajama situation that happens on TV a lot.
It does happen on TV.
I actually like that a lot. And when someone is interested in me when I'm hideous, it's such a boost. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even try, and I caught that D. Feels real good.
I don't even think about these things.
Okay, well.
But I've been in relationships where you didn't get a lot of affirmation. So if my partner like I catch her checking me out, I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. I like that. Pro.
Okay. Based on my experience, I think this poster should run. I think this poster, well, I don't know, if they can't have a conversation, if the person, the 3-month boyfriend really can't articulate anything more than I want you to look pretty for me so that I can have access to your body, that's not good enough for me. I'm not going to enjoy that. If he can't tell me something better, I'm not compromising, and I'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, based on my experience, if you got someone who expects a higher standard of dress 24/7 coupled with a I want you do, that's a
and a pouty punish if you don't.
Yeah, that's a piece out. That's a or as we say, pop, smoke, and go. Like
pop, smoke, and go.
Yeah.
Are those 3 activities, or do you pop smoke? Is that one thing?
So pop smoke is like a smoke grenade. Pop smoke, you throw it out, and when you radio, the helicopter knows what color smoke to look for you. And you don't say the color until you can hear the helicopter. So your enemies can also, like if you say blue smoke, all your enemies pop blue smoke, helicopter gets shot down.
I see.
So, but it's pop smoke. When they're there, you tell them the color. They come to you, and you helicopter your ass out of there.
Pop, smoke, and go.
Pop, smoke, and go.
I like it.
I am in dangerous territory. Find my color and get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Okay.
Yeah, and that guy needs some therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Boxers are A-okay in my book.
Boxers are A-okay.
Please comment below and tell us your most attractive and least attractive nightwear.
Yes.
Though I'm sure a lot of people will say nothing because that's a default for a lot of people too.
It is.
Alex says nothing is his default.
My partner is a nothinger. Nothing means nothing.
It's very normal.
Right. Okay. Tell me if I'm kind of fucked up for that barometer thing. I really feel like I'm intentionally sending signals.
Hey, sometimes people need more hints. And then he can watch this video, now he's going to pay more attention to what you're wearing.
Yeah.
He's going to be
or
like,
maybe I should just be an adult and just say what I feel at different times.
I am working on saying.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, but I'm working on saying.
Saying is better than hoping the other person will understand your signals. That's bullshit.
No, you're right. We both need to work on it.
Okay, cool. So tell us what you wear to bed. Have you ever, based on your experience, would you do something else? What's your experience with partners with preferences for your appearance?
Loaded.
It is.
Loaded subject.
Also, don't say anything about my hair. All right, see you next time. Bye, Alex.